In today's gaming news, retro JRPG Soul Saga meets its Kickstarter goal, sweet deals available on Steam and Good Old Games, and Microsoft says, hey guys, look, we've got great sales too. Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is Friday, June the 28th, and my name is Force, here with your day's gaming news. First up today, the retro JRPG-inspired Soul Saga has met its Kickstarter goal, as well as a few of its stretch goals. Soul Saga is described as a love letter to classic JRPGs like Final Fantasy, Breath of Fire, and Persona. It will be a story-driven RPG with environmental puzzles and turn-based combat. Recently passing its Kickstarter goal and 2 stretch goals, the game will now also include voice acting and a Wii U, Vita, and PS4 version, in addition to coming to the PC, Mac, and Linux. The reason I wanted to bring this up for you guys today is because not only does this seem like an interesting game, but there's still 16 days to go in the Kickstarter funding. So if it's something that you think you would like to play, I definitely suggest looking up a little bit of information on it and consider backing it. There are still a few more stretch goals that they're looking to get, actually up to about $250,000, and between this point and that point, they'll be adding things like airship battles, guild functionality, guild battles, and then of course just more content to the game. So if you'd like to back Soul Saga, it is still available for doing so on Kickstarter. Next up in news, we'll be talking about some of the sweet weekend Steam deals, as well as Good Old Games summer sale. This weekend's Steam deal includes 66% off the first-person medieval combat game Chivalry Medieval Warfare, and 66% off the multiplayer Aliens vs. Humans shooter Natural Selection 2. Good Old Games is currently hosting its No DRM summer sale with bundle and daily deals on various games, along with 50% off discounts on Legend of Grimrock, The Witcher 2, Neverwinter Nights 2, and much more. Segueing from one sale to another, Microsoft will also be having some sales on Xbox Live for Xbox 360 owners, but this next story isn't just about the sales themselves, but why Microsoft is doing it. Microsoft has announced the Ultimate Game Sale for Xbox Live. The sale begins next week, and although no word on how much the discounts are going to be, we do have a full list of the games, which include BioShock Infinite, Borderlands 2, Crysis 3, Dragon Age Origins, Far Cry 3, Left 4 Dead 2, Mass Effect, Tomb Raider, The Witcher 2, XCOM Enemy Unknown, and more. Now, as simple as it would be to just sit back and say, great, we've got sales for Xbox Live, why don't we just take those and be happy? That's not exactly what we do here on this show, and I'd like to dissect that matter just a little bit further. So, number one, part of the reason that the sale could be taking place is, of course, to try to recoup some of the bad press that they got after all of the DRM debacle that took place with Xbox One. Now, they have since rescinded their DRM policies, but still in the public eye, people are thinking, hey, you guys tried to screw us over. So maybe they're now going, guys, look at all these amazing games, this huge list of AAA fantastic titles, we're going to be having a great sale on them on Xbox Live. So yeah, recoup some bad PR, fantastic. The other thing to consider though is that this generation is going to be phasing out within the next couple of years. Now of course Xbox One will be launching this fall, but the Xbox 360 will still be around and thriving for at least a few years. So some people will say, well, great that they're doing a sale now, but if I buy an Xbox One in a couple of months, then these games don't transfer over. And while that's true, you could still, of course, play those games on the Xbox 360. And then lastly, if we could just for a moment think that Microsoft isn't just some evil corporation, although yes, their bottom line is to simply make money, this could also be a peek into the future and a view of things to come. Maybe, hopefully, Microsoft plans to continue to have great sales and deals in the future, although at the moment we don't even know how great these sales are going to be. I mean, for all we know, it could be as low as a 10 or 15% discount. But if they have a 50 to 75% discount on some of these amazing games that they have listed, and this is in fact a view into the future of the digital distribution platform on Xbox Live, then we could be looking at a market comparable to what we have on Steam. And for console gamers, that would be a fantastic thing. Now, what I'd like to know from you guys today is, what do you think about Microsoft's sale that they have planned for the next week, and what do you think the motivations behind it it are? Besides just to make money, do you think they are simply trying to recoup some of the bad press, or do you think that this is a view of things to come? Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Alright guys, that is going to do it for today's episode of the show. As always, thank you so much for watching. Once again, this has been Force, and you have just been force-fed. I know people love to say, well, Microsoft is evil, they tried to screw us, and now they're just trying to make up for the fact. Well, I happen to let you know that Microsoft and Sony are both there just to make money, and although you think Microsoft tried to screw you and are trying to just get back in your favor, Sony only did what they did because of how terrible the response was to Microsoft's announcements. I mean, that's the bottom line. Sony would love to screw you if they think you'd accept it.